Welcome back, viewers
and Gridiron Girl fans. I am today going to help you make a tie-dye t-shirt in your favorite team's colors. Now, I'm just going to do the sleeves of mine using what I love, SEI Tumble Dye, dye, a t-shirt from Forever 21, size medium. I highly recommend these versus the Hanes t-shirts. These are a little bit softer. They're cheap. I got mine for $1.90 at Forever 21, and it's a little bit easier to work with than a Hanes t-shirt. Plus, if you're a female looking to do this project, it's a little bit more fitting than just a baggy Hanes men's t-shirt. Men, they do have t-shirts at Forever 21 for you as well, also cheap, form-fitting, and I highly recommend them. I'm also using these little tiny rubber band hair ties. I got these from Walmart, and I got the dye from Walmart as well. I'm not quite sure of the price on them. It's been a few months since I bought the dye. I last purchased it for my trip to LSU this year. We made bandeau tops to wear at the pool of our hotel our first day in Baton Rouge, and it rained the first day, so we didn't wind up going to the pool. But we made the bandeau tops. So I'm just going to do the sleeves of my shirt today. So I've tied off the sleeves to separate them from the rest of the shirt. And now I'm going to tie off the sleeves in little clusters just to kind of get some shapes on my shirt for when I do the tie-dye. If you've ever done tie-dye before, you know it's a lot of time. It takes a lot of time, so that's why I highly, absolutely recommend the Tumble Dye product. It takes all the hard work out of tie-dyeing. It makes it a lot more fun, manageable, and easy to work with. So I've already started tying off my sleeves a little bit. You can start doing this right away. Now there's directions on what to do with your garment before tie-dyeing it on the bottle and on the box of the Tumble Dye. You are to dry it in a drying machine. Some recommend washing. I don't believe that Tumble Dye recommends that. I think that's just a precautionary thing more than anything. Alright. These rubber bands are actually kind of difficult to get to cooperate with you. But they are the tightest fit as far as little rubber bands go. They are designed for hair, but today I'm going to use them for not hair. As you can tell, I'm outside, so hopefully you guys can still see me. I apologize if you cannot. This is just the best place to do tie-dye. I would get my butt kicked for doing it inside, so even though we have hardwood floors, outdoors on top of a plastic bag is the most safe place for spraying tie-dye spray all over the place. So now my first sleeve looks kind of like a bouquet of sleeve flowers. My second sleeve will look similar but not identical. And as you can see, I am wearing a tie-dye shirt now, tie-dyed by my best friend Kelsey and given to me a couple years ago. The nice thing about tie-dye is you can do it on pretty much any fabric or garment of clothing. I have friends who have tie-dye bikinis. My mom is big into tie-dyeing as well. It's a lot of fun, and it makes a garment that was otherwise kind of ordinary a lot more personal. Alright. One more rubber band and we will begin the spray process. This is what I love about the Tumble Dye product. It comes in a little sprayer and it comes out pretty fine, like mist. It can stain your skin, hair, and clothes, so be very careful when using it. Obviously it stains your clothes, it's tie-dye. Alright, now my 2 sleeves are all done. I'm just going to make sure you guys can see me. Hi! Alright. So I'm going to move a little closer to the camera. To begin this portion of the craft. So, the first sleeve is already separated from the rest of the shirt via rubber bands. Just to be sure, I'm going to spray away from the shirt. As you can see, a fine mist. I went ahead and did purple first. I've noticed if you do the yellow first and then purple on top, the yellow turns brown because of the purple. Again, if you don't want your hands, nails, or whatever else to turn fun colors, I recommend wearing plastic gloves and clothes you don't care about getting dye on. This is my first sleeve. Not all the way dyed, but that's the nice thing about Tumble Dye, is you can choose the degree of dye that you want. On this project, I don't want the sleeves completely colored, I just want them spotty. Patchy, I guess. I thought about doing one sleeve yellow and one sleeve purple, but ultimately decided that would not be the best match for my idea. Oop. Well, my yellow dye is all clogged up. Every once in a while that happens. I'm just going to let that sit for a little while. And now my sleeves are done. I recommend leaving them tied up for about 30 minutes before taking the rubber bands off. And again, if you did use a plastic bag to do your project, I do recommend continuing to use that same plastic bag to rest your t-shirt on. I'm going to fold mine inside out just because there is dye all over it now and I don't want my shirt to get dye anywhere but the sleeves. Now I will lay my t-shirt out onto the bag and that's a job well done. Visit gridirongirl.org or sports-skinny.com for more crafting, sports talk, and information. Follow me on social media. All those links you can be listed below. Thanks, guys.